When we literalize everything in the Bible, Easter must happen within 3 days, or else our souls are in danger of eternal peril or something equally bad. But anyone who has ever loved and lost someone, either to life or literally to death, will know that dawn comes at its own time and in its own way. It may take 3 or 3,000 days, months or years. Who's counting? Why would it or should it have been any different for the initial followers of Jesus of Nazareth? The earliest acknowledgements we have that Jesus did literally die are found within some of the genuine letters of Paul. He simply mentions that Jesus died, and then offers theological interpretations as to the meaning of Jesus' death. Paul doesn't make a narrative or story out of it as the 4 Gospels do. But 70 or so years later, in Mark's Gospel, we arrive at the first narrative of Jesus' death. I think narratives do hang on a framework of facts, but good medicinal story always goes beyond this framework in an effort to reach and stir and touch the soul. 70 or so years from now, should I be alive to tell Nate the story of his dad who died last year while he was still a baby in arms, I will present him with a framework of facts. But what will really reach and stir his soul, I hope, is the way I will tell and frame the story of Craig's death. It will be a blend of some literal language, but mixed into it in far greater measures will be the language of love. I may start by saying, your dad was our world. When he walked into the room, his laughter and smile lit up the universe. On the day he was born, angels sang in the night sky over Kimberley. When he died, they fell from the sky in shock, horror, and disbelief. And they wept with us for days, months, and years. They didn't care how disheveled they looked, except for looking after us. I get the sense that this too is perhaps how some of the earliest stories of Jesus were remembered, told, and then years later written down.